That's as far as I can go. Please. Well, it's not raining at the moment. Let's see what we can do. Well, as you can see, it's that's better. It's pretty dark. Look, it's wet today. We've been really lucky with the weather this year, and it's going to be very, very mild this autumn. And it looks like we're going to have a hard winter, so they say. And I think they possibly will, because we've had a good summer. But you know, there are a lot of guys up and down across the country that are absolutely struggling now because of this mad weather, and they haven't planned for it. And there are ways and methods of you know, working in inclement weather conditions, whether you can go home and get on with something else, but progress is key. It's so important that you progress in some capacity. Just don't go off and just have the day off. If you feel tired and worn out, then have a day off. That's absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with that, but we need to make some sort of progress on a day-to-day basis. And if you can just get home and do some admin and do some social media, communication is key. I'm gonna have to speak to a couple of customers today and let them know what is actually going on. But today we've got some stone coming, and apparently the stone is going to be dry, so we're just going to get it in straight off the lorry, and then we'll take it from there. Well, there you are. I am sat in the van, but you can see that it's not muddy. And there's our client. Oh, let me just peek. There we go. Well, there you are. You can see what we've done yesterday. We've dug down plenty deep enough. There's a couple of little patches there we have to just take out, but that'll be absolutely fine. But we're going to have our stone delivered this morning. I don't like doing this, but it's just more cost effective for the transport company, and they give me a decent price, so they're going to come over and they're going to put the stone on this side, and we'll take it from there. We probably won't have enough. We'll have to get some more, but I don't want to be taking the Type 1 away. So there's our pile, but we got a 17 tonner coming this morning, so hopefully all that will go on. Well, you've seen the drive, and it's not bad at all. And we've got the most important thing is not to cross-contaminate when you get soil going into your sub base. It's not good at all. It just gets in a mess. And but one thing we will do today, we will get all that rubbish away. On another note, I've actually launched a new Facebook group. It's called Landscaping Live, and it's for you, the consumer. So have a look on Facebook. You'll probably be able to get it through my Facebook, which is John Roberts or Green Top Landscapes, and you'll see Facebook Live. I'm going to share that image now. There you go. And so that get familiar with that. So that Facebook Live is going to be, I'll just do some regular updates, and the intention is to help the consumer. We hope to grow that group. So if you are a consumer out there and you are looking for a potential contractor to your work, get on Landscape Live. We have got a couple of landscapers on there that can give you some advice, and you can post a question and you can ask any question you like about landscaping or building your garden, and what to look for in a landscaper, how to choose your landscaper.
How old do I look? Can you just stop doing this? I can't bear it.
Well, we're here this morning with we'll ignore that. We can edit that bit anyway, so that'll be fine. Whether I'll edit it or not, I don't know, because it's so important to show reality. I suppose it's like reality TV. Mandy, we're here this morning. We've turned back this morning, and on this little Facebook group that I run, there are contractors up and down the country talking about the weather and saying how bad and wet it is, etc., etc.,
Who'd have
etc.
thunk it?
Yeah, but the fact is that just by turning up, do you think that adds a little bit of value with your contractor?
Well, I'm quite pleased you turned up. Yeah.
I suppose if I phoned and said I'm not going to turn up today because it was raining, you'd probably accept that as well, wouldn't you?
I would.
But then, in the eyes of the contractor, that wouldn't be the right thing to do, because though we've turned up now, we're still able to get all that muck away, aren't we?
Yarp.
So the job goes on, doesn't it?
Yarp.
So we are into day 2 now, and if you sum it up in a few words, I would say rather, what would you actually say about progress so far?
Well, I'm very pleased with it. Obviously, very pleased with the progress. It'd be nice when it's gone, and then we can start with a what's it called? Blank bit of paper.
Yeah, absolutely. And who would ever thought that progress can actually look quite ugly, can't it?
Yes.
Just show you what that ugliness is. There it is.
You just saw it in my face. Can you stop filming me, please?
You've got to stop now. But she does enjoy it, really. She used to be on film many years ago, but we won't talk about that now.
What a child star.
Well, there you are. This is when we got to stay off it when it's like this. So, not good.
You'll come off. It's right in the corner.
Yeah.
You've got all of you. It's lovely right in the corner.
They wake her up in the middle of the night as well. They just like land on the roof and then they
Well, here we are. This is a piece of waste ground at the back of our client's house, and you can see the Narcissus, the Boston ivy draping over those trees there, and I have to say it actually looks quite beautiful. And there is also a vine, Vitus, of some descript as well, sort of rambling amongst it as well. So that's interesting to see. Bit of waste ground, but nevertheless beautiful. It just goes to show that autumn is on its way. Well, it's without doubt like I'm one of probably the most handsome men in South Wales and at the Southwest. But look, I'm with Scott.
Right.
Scott, who do you work for?
RBM haulage, grab hire.
Yeah, and who's the main man there?
Brett Digby,
Brett Digby. And he's good, isn't he?
top man.
And he's good, and always had good service and always on the ball. You've got to pay your suppliers, but he doesn't pester me for money or anything.
No.
Always a break, and it's been pouring down today, but he's here today. And are you happy with how we've treated you today?
Very.
And you got to
Top
come.
boys helping out on a machine, pulling it all tidy for us.
And what Scott has done now, he's bought us some sub base in.
Yeah.
Good sub base, right? So we've put that over to one side, and he's taken the load away. It's great. That's the way to do it, isn't it?
Yeah, fantastic.
Thank you, Scott.
Top
Have
man.
a good day.
Cheers, John.
Just coming to Travis Perkins in Fish Ponds in Bristol, and this is some of their porcelain range, Arento vitrified paving, and Marshalls. They've done quality products over the years, but I just wonder if that's Italian porcelain, whether it's full body. Be interested to know. It says vitrified, but that don't mean nothing. Well, it's me, handsome man, Johnyboy. I'm in Fish Ponds in Bristol, and I'm with
Neil Matthews.
Neil, and we've just met. We've never met each other before. You haven't been stalking on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, have you?
And I was watching his videos yesterday.
Well, I got to say, you are without doubt one of the most handsome landscapers I've seen in Bristol for
thank you very much.
the last couple of hours. And you've been following on YouTube, have you?
Yeah, I have.
Thanks very much, mate.
So,
Don't forget,
I like your
get
videos,
me
mate.
Did you like it?
Yeah,
Thanks
cool.
so
I
much.
learned some stuff from my landscaping business.
There we are.
So,
And
yeah.
who are we with
That's
today?
one of my colleagues, James.
James, how you doing? The guy's going to like this now,
Yeah.
it's on here. So,
Alright, cool. I'll be watching myself later. Nice to meet you, Johnny.
vlog 980.
Yeah, 980, okay.
Well, at long last, we're back on the project, and as you can see, look at the depth that we've actually got there. Minimum 6 inches compacted sub base that you need when you're doing a driveway, but it'll always depend on what your substrate is you dig. So now we've got some membrane now. We're going to be putting some membrane down underneath here. That's all what was available at the moment, but it should do the trick. The ground's absolutely solid, so we're going to spread that around, and then we're going to see how much we actually need after. So at the moment, we've probably got about 18 inches at the moment in depth, so that's more than enough. Maybe we'll have enough. Well, we're getting the stone in here now, and it's great, but I was trying to get hold of the haulage company this morning, the grab service, to get another 3 ton on, and I was thinking 3/4 ton, and I couldn't get hold of them, and they weren't answering their phone for whatever reason. They weren't answering their phone, and which is a bit frustrating. And as a result of it, the reason they would answer the phone, they're probably doing another job, that's all right. But if they would have answered the phone, I could have said chuck another 4 ton on, 3 ton, and there we are. It's done now. Can't do anything about it. But we have one of the guys on our landscaping forum. I've just given him a ring, and he said he's going to go and get it for me. He's over in Bristol. Callum Kirby from Kirby Cutting. So if you're watching this video now and you're looking for a good landscaper, apart from myself, is get hold of Callum Kirby of Kirby Cuttings. Well, we're doing the drive here, and somebody's come to my rescue. There he is. Callum Kirby. Here he is, Callum Kirby, and Callum is saved the day now. And on the way, he's already gone and bought me a Love Art Jammy Dodger.
You're welcome.
Cheers, bud. All right, you got the hat on, Ben. Now, look, landscape survival. Where are we?
We're Sand and Gravel.
Yeah, are they good here?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Fantastic service.
And you thoroughly recommend them?
Yeah, totally. John's job.
Yeah, for me.
Yeah, for you. How many volts have you got?
980 now.
Jesus Christ.
So Cal, who we got with us? Come on.
We've got Phil from Nevermo.
Nevermo.
Yeah, Nevermo.
What does he do?
He's an artificial grass installer.
Are you-
Nevermo lawn.
Are you busy, Phil?
Yeah, it's picked up a bit now, right?
Seriously, I just lately, for some reason, I've been having a lot of inquiries over in Bristol, so now's the time to plug yourself, right? If somebody wants some artificial grass, how do they get hold of you?
Just have a look on my Facebook page, Nevermo lawn.
Telephone number?
07444 264862.
There you are. He's a man. Callum's sort of a man.
Oh, cheers.
Well, here it is. Thanks to Callum Kirby. He brought me over. He's a local landscaper, Callum Kirby from Kirby Cuttings. He brought me over 2 ton of Type 1, and we've gone over that now. And then we had another 2 ton delivered. So in all, we've had 12 ton of stone for this area. And as you can see, it's starting to come together now. So what we got to do tomorrow, the next stage, will be put in the eco drainage in front of that garage, because that's going to be our plug hole. There is a drain down there, so that's going to be our plug hole. So everything's going to be running over to that corner. Obviously everything's running that way naturally, but you've got to create some sort of plug hole to get the water away. So we can leave the digger here overnight. It should be safe. Our client's going to put a car in the front here, and we'll show you stage 3 tomorrow and see what progress we make once our client has chosen paving. Hi, Michael. Well, that's it. I'm in, and it's the end of the day, and we've been really lucky today. A lot of guys across the country on the landscape forum that we actually run, just some of them just never went in today because the rain was so bad, and it was for us this morning earlier, but it did clear up. So sometimes it is worth going in just to show your face to those clients. It just adds massive value. And the other thing, of course, was that we've had some highs today and we've had some lows, and the highs being that 2 days dug out and all taken away, and they were able to get all the spoil, all the waste on one load rather. And the lows, what was the lows today? Well, the lows were, and obviously the other eye was that it was great that this forum that we actually run, I was in Bristol, and I phoned one of the guys up and said, look, you know, I need some more sub-base, one of the guys on the forum, and he went and fetched it for me, come and collected me, and he actually bought me a jammy Dodger, not just a small jammy Dodger, a big jammy Dodger. And he's a cracking guy, and he actually did a post about me on the group, and I was just taken back by it. So thanks, Callum Kirby, for that. I really, really appreciate it. And of course, we met some other guys that's in a bakery today, and happened to know me from YouTube. And that was quite funny. It's a bit embarrassing in some respects. It's not about me, it's just about what I'm sharing, but he actually recognised me on YouTube, so that was good. But the lows were sometimes when you feel that you're going in the right direction, it's going well and just as you want it, and some customers just want you to reassure them about all your tools that you've got. And we were asked today if we had a whacker plate. Well, not just asked if we had a whacker plate, we were asked if we had a thumper. So that might be a new technical term for a compactor plate, a whacker plate, and a thumper, eh? So that was a new one on me. But all in all, great day. We're done. We're finished with that now, so we can move on to the next stage. And we're going to take the client to go and show some bricks tomorrow. Let's see how that transpires. So if you need any advice in the meantime, or if I can help in any way, just go to the website, which is www.greentoplandscapes.co.uk, or you can give Alison a ring in the office, my lovely wife, on 01633 896 007. And if you're a landscaper and you want to be part of a forum, and a growing forum, a very supportive forum, and you'll see what it is, check it out. It's called Landscaping Survival with Johnyboy. So it's there, it's the group. Check it out. Thanks very much. Let's see what tomorrow brings. See you soon. Oh, and don't forget, please subscribe.